Okay, so welcome to the second case study, and in this one we are going to up the complexity slightly, okay, and we're going to be looking more into combining some of your smart money concepts with your basic support and resistance theory, okay. And this is one of my most popular trades. It's one we take a lot in the Discord server, okay, and this is the reclaim trade. And the guys who are in the mentorship group, they know a lot about this. It's a very, very successful strategy, and in the group we do very, very well with this, okay. So the principles here is we look to identify a kind of support level for a given range of price, okay, and then we want to see deviations and liquidation events that happen below it, which chop traders out, they shake traders out, they give us our liquidity runs, okay, a liquidity sweep into a point of interest, and then we look for price after this to reclaim a previous support level and look to push up and give us the opportunity to either enter a long position if it's reclaiming a support level, or vice versa, if it's reclaiming a resistance level, we'll look to take advantage of a short. So in this case, what we have here is we have a support level here, and as we can see, it's not super clearly defined. We do have a deviation below it here, which sets up our liquidity point. Okay, so traders who are building up a long position over here, expecting the price to continue the trend, they will put their stop losses most likely underneath this, and as we can see, we get a wick down, which comes below. So this is your support level. We can see the resistance over here, which is flipped to support. We get a wick here, support catching here, here, and then it breaks through twice, okay, so we mark this up as our deviation, okay. So you often get deviations with these levels. It doesn't mean the level is invalid, it's just occasionally price will fall through and quickly recapture. It's a deviation from the path that it's been on, okay. So we have this liquidity level down here, and what we also have is an unfilled fair value gap, an unfilled imbalance zone down here, and we have a demand order block, okay. So what I wanted to see here is I wanted to see a run on the liquidity which will be lingering underneath this level. As I said, the people who are getting their long positions in will place their stop losses under here. So I want to see this level run and then a reversal straight after, and we take advantage of the reversal. So underneath here, the stop losses generates liquidity for a larger participant to enter the market, which shoots price back up when they do. And what we want to see is that the momentum is sufficient enough to recapture the previous support level. So, if price is going to come back up and fall back out and under, then obviously, the momentum isn't sufficient enough, then you don't have large enough buyers getting involved here, and the likelihood is that you're going to fall out and continue the downtrend. However, if we do see a reclaim, okay, hence the reclaim trade, if we see a reclaim of this support level, it gives us a fantastic excellent risk to reward long position to take advantage of. So what I like to do is when price enters back into support, you do want to see it kind of push above, perhaps come back for a retest, okay, but just if you've got the momentum to enter back into support level, that's normally a good enough sign. You'll place your long position. Your stop loss always goes on the wick that took out liquidity over here. You don't want to see yet another liquidity run here. You want to see price kind of hold in this level, and you'll want to target upside liquidity, okay. So you could take a TP1 at these relative highs over here. So you say you've got an equal high, you could think people building short positions, they might put their stop losses here. So you might want to take advantage of taking 50% of the profit here, just in case you get something where you come back up, stop these traders out and then come back down. And then obviously we want to target our local high and perhaps even beyond. Okay, you can leave a small portion of position running for this. And if we let this play out, what we can see, so price comes back down to retest and then instantly starts moving up. And we can see that fairly quickly we do push above and we liquidate this high over here and start coming back down. Okay, so a fantastic little trade. And like I said, the reclaim trade is definitely one of my favorite strategies. It's a strategy that I often share within the server, and the guys in there do love this one. It's very, very effective because what it shows us the intention of the market. Okay, it's showing us the market intends to liquidate the early longs here. So these guys get liquidated. It allows the smart money to get a position, and then the momentum from those buyers is sufficient enough to overcome and get back involved with the support level, So it obviously shows us that if we're not rolling over here, the market's got a bit of buying power behind it. And, because if the market did roll over here, then that's going to show us that these buyers are going to flip to being sellers. But obviously that did not happen. We pushed right through and we get a very quick momentum, nice and easy scalp, a 1% move in a matter of, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, so very, very efficient trading strategy there, and one I definitely implore you guys to get familiar with.